Hello, welcome back to Farmbiz with Markay. Now we are making progress in this Ross 308 that we talked about 5 days ago and some hours, because we are in the early hour of our day 6 since we stocked this bed. Now I can tell you from the look of things and from what I have done so far today, it seems this feed that I am using is of a high quality, as in the output is going to be very massive from what I'm getting today. Now I'm supposed to take the average weight by day 7. Once they are exactly 7 days old in this brooder, I'm going to take the average weight and compare it with what we've been getting from the Cobb 500 that we've been raising with another brand of professional feed. Now I decided to take few of them, take their weight as at this early hour of day 6. That is about 2 hours into day 6. I decided to take some weight. But what I got was amazing, because I could get something about 175 grams already. 175 grams, somewhere like 150 something. Now, they can't all be of the same size. That is understandable. Now, they've not gotten to exactly 7 days. So, in about 24 hours, okay, more than 24 hours, yes, because this is like 3 hours, 4 hours into the day 6. So once it's exactly day 7, I'm going to take the average weight, and I'm very sure that we are still going to hit exactly what we've been getting before, about 185 gram average weight, or we may even exceed it based on what I am saying. Now we are almost done removing all the tray feeders. I'm just left with about 2, but hopefully by that at exactly day 6, hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to remove all of them from there, because it seems they are somehow wasting feed sort of. So I need to remove that. Now this is another rectangular feeder that I made. It's somehow for chicks of this age till like day 14, that is before the end of week 2. We are going to remove this and replace it with another feeder. So this other one, we introduced them at day 5, that is yesterday, or early hour of day 5, we introduced this one. So this is what they are eating from now. So again, I can't use this to raise my best feed disposal, because it's going to waste my feed for me. So if you remember one of the videos I posted a few weeks ago, I said something about this. So this one is going to waste feed for me. If I decide to use it as soon as before week 2 runs out, I continue with it, I'm going to have a whole lot of wastage of feed, because they will step on it, turn it over and all of that. So I'm going to experience a whole lot of wastage. So I wouldn't be using this to raise my beds till that day 35 that will be disposing these beds. No, I will not do that. So before we finish week 2, I'm going to introduce another form of feeder. So this is why it's not just one type of feeder that you can use to raise your birds from the wanted disposal. No. Another thing you also need to look at, imagine bringing this feeder by day 2, day 3. They can't pick feed from it, because they've not grown to the stage where they will be able to pick feed from this feeder easily. If you continue to use that feeder, maybe from day 2, you decide to introduce it all day 3, the weight you are looking for, you won't get it. That's the effect of not using the right feeder at the right time. So you won't get, because if they don't eat that feed, they won't convert anything for you. So you need to, because as at that yesterday, early hour of day 5, when I brought in this feeder, I dropped some a little feed in it, and then observe how they are comfortably picking feed from it. But it wasn't comfortable for them picking feed easily from the feeder. Some were trying to step inside to pick feed, and that's not what I want. So I had to remove the feeder. But when I tested it today, this early hour of day 6, I discovered that yes, they are really picking feed from it seriously, comfortably. So though some of them are like, okay, they want to sit down to pick feed from inside, so though that is not really feasible, at the end they are able to eat from it, which is what we want. Now this is where we are today, early hour of day 6. I'm going to be giving you daily update to know how we are doing. It's very important. Since you've been following us from day 1, you know how far we are doing, so that from day 1 till disposal, the medication, everything, what we have done so far. So now there is one other thing I experienced today, because when you are brooding chicks, you need to be around. Very important. Now today being Sunday, I went to church, but then the weather was very, very dull. It was, in fact, it was raining, so it wasn't time for me to really stop providing heat for them totally. So I still put on heat because the weather was cold as at the time we're about going out. So but I reduced it sort of, then create some opening and all of that. But meanwhile, we came back a bit late, but then the rain didn't fall again. It was really, really sunny. But when I got here, the temperature was really, really high. So the very first thing I did was to remove all the tarpaulin. You can see there is nothing like nylon or tarpaulin covering anywhere. So I brought everything down. Right now, the temperature is down totally. So what I'll be doing maybe later tonight, I'm going to like bring up the tarpaulin again so that they won't suffer from any form of cold. Because by day 6, once we complete day 6, day 7, that's when I'm going to totally stop providing heat for them. This is very, very important. This is where we are today, day 6, gradually heading towards day 7. This is the early hour of day 6. Thank you so very much. If you find this video helpful, in a way to say thank you, kindly do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification icon, like, comment and share, as this will help us to grow our channel and reach a larger audience.